24 karat magic in the air. Look out. Hashtag blame it on Jesus. Hashtag blame it on Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Now. I have a message. Good news today. This is the only way to reverse age. And we can do this as a collective. Because this is the hidden knowledge right in front of us. In front of our noses. But we overlook it. "24 karat magic," which is the gold. So this is the gold frequency and gold currency. So 42 years gold, not old. 42 years gold. Because I yield, years or yield or reflect or radiate gold. That's what years. Yeah, here. So I hear gold. Yeah, here, near, where, gold. What I is, what I will, what I was is gold. It's golden light. So you really don't want to say old, because the thing is this, there is a programming. Once you put that thought into that heaven, into that O, that's what it's gonna that's what it's gonna vibrate. That's what you're gonna create. Right? So because you have an image of what an old is. Hollywood have done a good job in programming us with the wicked of the witch of the wizards and the big nose, pointy nose, scary, cool, just everything wrinkled up and all just bad and dusty, disgusting. This is just to make you, to get you to look at old as that way. But did you know that there was a time, there is aspect of you, of the divine, that doesn't age, that can live young forever? You can do that mentally right now. I'm doing it. I will never age. All glory to love, all glory to the Most High. I will never die. All glory to the Most High. I will always be one with the Most High. I will experience all dimensions and all realities under grace, for it is our birthright to experience thyself. So, it's gold. You are gold. We are in 2024. It's a golden frequency. This is one of the most profitable currency energy right now, because we're going to be in that divine feminine currency right now. Black Mamba. So we are stepping into that gold frequency. Why do you think Deion Sanders went to Colorado? Black and gold. Why do you think he's there? That's why he's there. We're in the golden era. And black people are the ones that move the sun. They're the masters. Black people are the masters because they're the earth people. They're the elders. So the change that's gonna happen is gonna be sparked. It's always gonna be a black person that's gonna think it's gonna happen in the matrix, and the black person is gonna cause what's gonna cause the change to happen. A black or brown person. Because anytime we need to shift into new dimensions or new realities, it's going to be a black or a brown. It's going to be a woman, a black person or a brown person. Every time is for us to shift into new dimension collectively. you're gonna see some of these bullshit controversies come out of nowhere. Black people and a cop and a black man, or because sometimes that's how this thing work. A black and a brown person, but specifically black. If you want to shift collective, start chaos, start war, start conversation, start anything, you go to the root. So you get a Tyrone or you get a Shinekwa. You get Shinekwa or Tyrone because they're old blood. Their name is so dense. It sounds like African Nigerian name Ogechi and Ukafo. Yeah, Yaro, Yakoji, Kojunki, Uzodenga, Uzomba, Uche Chuku. Hey! See how profound African names are? Shaniqua is nappy head ancestors. They just know shit. They know her because they're connected, they're rooted to the land. So they know how to start a controversy with whom. So so that's why you observe. If we need to shift collective or they need to do some chaos stuff, they know precisely who to pick and choose. They have to be certain race. Because that's how it works. I'm not saying light skin black brothers, are not getting in trouble with the cops, but it's always he's always Tyrone, he's always the dark skinned brothers. That guy Drades or some shit. That was just that dark skinned brothers and sisters. Because the darker your ears, the more stronger your frequency is. And even if you are light, but your bloodline is very royalty, and you light skin, you still carry the nega, the negas, the negro, the negroes, the negas is the purity, is the pure ones. It's the brightest ones, the niggas, the negros, the Moors. They're the pure blood. Now they got you thinking Negro or nigga is something bad. I'm just gonna pow. Third eye. It's third eye activation. No. You think we're not gonna remember the language that you are speaking is taught to you by your African ancestors? You don't think that we will remember how it goes, how it goes, how mother goes, how father goes? You don't think we'll remember how it goes, how all goes? You think we'll just, you're going to keep doing those kind of things you think you're doing to black people's thoughts, and you think that's going to work? When you are love, nothing is going to work, because the stuff you're doing cannot touch love. Whatever you do, people cannot control you if you are love and centered in love. No, I hate to say black magic, because black is powerful. That's why they want you to condemn blackness. But all this bullshit that they claim to be black magic, first of all, if it's black magic, you cannot if it is real black magic, You don't have any way of, there's no antidote for that. You don't fucking know black magic. Black magic is origin. That means that only the original person that created that code, nobody else can crack it. If it's black magic, it's a permanent magic. The creation is black magic. It's already done by the divine. Black has magicked it. The origin has been spoken from darkness into light. I don't even think you understand what the fuck black magic is. Because if it's black magic, your shit, none of your anything, because that's the first. It's said, it is done. The creation is done. So whatever you do, what are you trying to get to? Because what is. You cannot change what is. You cannot suppress air. Now, that's black magic. It is. It is. And you just convinced people that black magic is some stupid stuff that they got you all watching in all these Nigerian movies. They're paying all these Hollywood people, these Nollywood people, money to continue creating those kind of stupid movies. They still giving those Hollywood people, the studio heads in Nigeria, money. Yeah, just please keep doing that voodoo movies. Voodoo and all this stupid stuff. Keep feeding it to them. And so you still believe in that stuff. Forgotten the power of God, Christ inside of you. You are giving power to an illusion. When you are the real light, the Israel light, the real authenticity, you are giving power to illusions. When you are the real deal, the real Christ, 10 toes deep. Hallelujah. Yahweh. You can literally radiate light, pure light, each and every one of you. And yet, you are given power. This powerful Christ energy that you have, you are projecting it into some illusion. And that illusion, you are directing your power, your Christ light. You are just feeding it into an illusion. Talking about wasting your Christ light on an illusion. When you are the real deal, the raw deal, the rare specimen, you are that shit. No matter how high the Satan gets, it can never be higher than the creator. I see those memes everywhere, and I just thought that was it's very insightfully funny. It's very funny. It's a dark humor. Nothing is more powerful than love. When you embody love, you can go to sleep at night knowing that you're going to be fine, because everything else comes from it. It is the primal, the supreme head, the only, the absolute. It's love, the lover, the clover, the absolute Christ, Mama, Nana. That is what is. And everything comes from that. So when you are standing in that business, 10 toes deep, 25 times, you are in there. You are rooted totally, absolutely affirmative. Certainty, certain. Make sure that you are certain, firm in that truth. You are faithful, obedient, grounded, certainly, with your silky certain cloth of goodness, of greatness. You are standing firm in no man's land, with love as your witness. And you think, what are you gonna think? There's nothing to think, because all is love. When you know this, you can move with confidence, because whatever that can't come to you, it's less than. You're bigger than it, because love is bigger than everything. That's the best currency. When you have love, you are the wealthiest and the richest. Do you fucking know that? Love creates money. Love is the currency. And that's the gold. That's the golden currency. Every time I come to talk about something, you know, we go on this beautiful joyride. It's just a joyride. Gold is the currency. When we are back in that gold currency, there's not gonna be no competition. We know. We just have the knowing. That's why they removed the G. That's why the G is here, to remind you about the inner G. That is why I am, the G, is now here to help you remember the inner G. Regulators. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The regulators. Ding, 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 ding. Dr. Dre. Ding, 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 ding. Snoop Dogg. Ding, ding. The regulators. Put that G on that ode. Let that G in that O. See that ode, you have solid the O with your illusions. Put that G there to go, and watch that G purify your shenanigan. Let the G, the greatness, the goodness, the glory of the Most High, cleanse, purge thyself. I don't purge nobody. Only God does that. You can do that where you are right now. It can happen naturally. Close your eyes and allow the Most High to be. Come. If you ever hear anyone telling you that I did this to women, I did this, just know it's a fucking lie. No, it's a fucking lie. If you ever hear he was doing this to kids, he was doing this to women, he was doing this to men, from my mouth to your mouth, that's a lie. Because I know better. Your money, the money that men will give me is a chicken scratch. I prefer God money. I prefer mother's money. I prefer Nana's money. I prefer the divine creator's money. That one it's a big boy money. It's a big, that is a generational wealth. I like generational wealth. So you can use your tiny little money trying to entice me. You can use sex, because I know, coming from you, that sex, it's not quality. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's on the record. Your money is not quality. Did you hear what I said? The money is not quality. See, that's a Q. It's GQ, remember? GQ. Your money is not quality. And that pussycat is not quality when it's coming from you. So why would I want to take something that it doesn't have, is not quality, does not have qualification to it? The qualification is not there. Your pussy has no qualification or quality to it. I would not. I won't touch it. Under grace. Under grace. I wouldn't take your money, and I wouldn't take that. I spent so much time dealing with my demons. Those are my demons. The money and the women. I had to face myself with those. To truly understand that. So I know quality stuff when I see it. Quality. The equality. The equality. The real Q. The goddess Q. That Cupid. That Cupid. So your money and all the sexual shit that you're gonna throw, they are very low quality. I wouldn't even call it GMO or non-GMO. It's less than non-GMO and non-GMO. It's literally very, very less. It's not GMO or non-GMO at all. It's not even genetically modified. It's less. Make everything that way. It's beneath you. All that sexual stuff they're going to use trying to entice you. Make sure it's beneath you. If you entertain it, you lower your frequency. And you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm talking to you, Gabriel. I'm talking to you. The golden child of the Most High. You know who you are. So, you know better to entertain that fuckery. So, because it's the same playbook. It's the same playbook. Sexual this, crime against kids. Like, if you open your eyes, you will see. They use the same shit. It's so predictable. But when you come from the place of love, truthfully, those illusions, all those things will fade. But it's important for you to know where I am, where I stand. For thy rock I stand. I stand still. I stand still. I stand still on STEALL. I stand still on that. And I stand firm. I still on thy rock. I stand still. S-T-E-A-L. L. Ness. I stand tall. So now you know. If you ever hear all that stuff, it's funny, it's silly. Because I know better. I know better. I'm above all those things. I'm beyond it. You're not going to use that bullshit trying to get me. Because it's not going to work. I have to work on myself to face those demons. And trust me, I had them. And now I love them. Now they are part of me. They are my asset. We work together to accomplish one goal. One love. Wholeness. Togetherness. One family. One tree. One bloodline. One all. I am that I am. Oneness. Wholeness. So everything and nothing works in harmony under grace to keep highest love to permeating 24/7, 24-karat magic in the air, in the air, in the air. The golden light in that air. The Christ light in that air, in that air, in that ear. The soul light, the twin flame of the perfect union of a man and a woman. And the child is the brightest light. That is love. That glows in the darkness, in the depth of all darkness. It thrives and blossoms. The term blooming and blossoming and glowing was discovered in the depth of darkness, of abyss. The word glow glow, grow, flash, all sprouted from the depth of allness, nothingness, the absolute total darkness, blackness, sprouted the brightest Venetian Omega light. Beloved, be golden, be gold in, and you will never age, because that's the currency of the moment. Everything here is golden. It's a golden light. So it's very important that we go back into the frequency, go back home into that, go back at one. One, you had a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, cause you're playing to see that you're the only one for me. And four, repeat step of 1, 2, 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I started back at one. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Hey. Stop it. Stop it. I know. It's incredible. I know. So breath taken away. You took the breath away. You took the breath away. Like, don't think like that. You're gonna keep taking people's breath away. I know. I'm trying to get rid of bronchitis in people's life. You got asthma? Let me sing. Then your asthma is gonna go away. You got cancer? Let me sing. Your cancer is gonna be so like, no, please do not sing anymore. Don't. The more I sing, the more your cancer is gonna shrink. It's just gonna shrink and disappear because you can't take it. I suffocate. My singing was so medicinal. I suffocated the cancer. My voice was so soothing, was so infuriating and irritating to the illnesses and diseases, and they just went away. They faded away back into black. Like, okay, I'm coming back home to one. So that's the story. Back at one. Back at one. Your skin will glow. You don't need none of those things they're selling you to put on your skin. Your skin will tell you what it wants you to put on it. When we say things like obey God, people do not understand that means obey your own body. Listen to your body. If you're not listening to your body, doing what your body tells you to do, you are in a discourse with your body. You two are not even in good terms. So it's going to reflect on the relationships you have. The way you treat your body, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, is how you're going to see. If you have a lot of enemies, well, I already know where the problem lies. Your soul is not at peace. Your body, your mind, your soul, then nothing is in oneness. So there is disconnections everywhere. So we have to harmonize so that your physical world will reflect that. It's all in your body. The way you treat yourself will reflect. And you're going to see this literally, the way you treat yourself, you are going to see it in others. So when the good Lord tells you about the stars, tells the story. Everything that is happening right now, it's already, as you look up in the stars, if you study the stars, you will see everything that is transpiring right now is already up in the stars. If you can read the stars, you can see what's about to happen. Because he's right there up in the stars. No, but I don't predict the future. I don't do that shit. I don't need to. Because as you speak, you are predicting what's going to happen. You are co-creating. So don't come to me. Please tell me my future. Back at one. Go back home to yourself. Go back home to yourself. You know how to talk to yourself. Go back home to God. God is right there inside of you. Go back to her. Go back to Nana. Go back to Papa. Go back to the oneness. Go back to the all. Go back to the ancient one inside of you. To the only one inside of you. The only co-creator inside of you. Go back to it. Trying to predict what's going to happen, you take away the experiences of learning and moving, dancing with life. You realize the importance of dancing with life, how important it is. You realize how important it is to actually, you have an argument with your partner. You are fucking have that argument. It's important. You go through those fights, not physical fight, please. Don't do it. Don't fight. Don't hit each other. It doesn't worth it. But have a disagreement. Have a disagreement if it's there. Argue about it. Show you give a fuck. Show you care. But don't belittle one another. Don't curse each other out. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's no reason for us to hurt one another in that way. There's no reason to talk down on each other, and then you have to hold each other, you have to hug each other, you have to live in the same space, in the same room when you've said all these things to each other. Find God. Find love inside of you. When you have self-love, you wouldn't want to say anything to hurt somebody else. Because you know what you're speaking to their body is what you're speaking to yourself. You will know. So I'm going to speak good things to you because I'm feeling it right away. Because I'm open. Because I'm open. When you are not open, you speak, you're not understanding that currency that reciprocates back and forth. Because you are blocked. You don't see the other side. Because when you are flowing on the same frequency, you see that all is the same, thyself. You know that if I give you this, I'm giving it to myself. If I speak to you, it's like it comes back to me. Because when I speak to you, then that I is bouncing back on me. So you are looking at me as I'm speaking to you. So you're still directing all that thought right back to me. You got to see it. You got to see thy truth. So I'm cursing you out. So I'm cursing you out. And then there's you. It was universe. So it's you. That includes you, everybody, and everything. Going back into the golden frequency, the golden age. It's only golden age. Only golden age, period. That's my only frequency. That's my only timeline. That's the only age that this sage wages, mages, cages freely, effortlessly in the now. Gold. 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 I can keep saying it, and I'm going to keep, the edge will keep quoting. You see the confirmation? Gold. 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 Go. Lord. Go. Lord. Go. Lord. Go. Lord. Go. Goddess. Go. Goddess. Go. Goddess. That G is important. That G is important. It's C and J. CJ. TJ. That is important. It's J right there. That J and that C. C, J. The Owana. The only one. CJ. Yes, J. CJ. Christ. Jesus. CJ. That's why the G. It's in the middle of Freemason thing. That's the I. The G is the I. The I am. Look at it. Looks at the child within. Like the beanstalk. It's the I am. I am. It's within. That's why the G is very powerful. G is also 7. So that's why you get the whole 7 C's, the 7 C's, the 7 wonders, because it's in the center. That's the center of it. The 1 7, 7 is also 8. One to 9 is something. They're different shapes of the same one. They're all the same thing. It's a simple, complex consciousness. Very simple. And complexity. That same old. It's very simplified in that way, that if you look from the micro to macro, it's tiny that builds up to the big thing. So the tiny and the little is intertwined with the big. So when you dismantle the big and by removing the tiny, the whole thing falls. Do you see how it's stupid to pump up the big boys and then suppress the little ones when the little ones build up to the big one? You see how we are not in that gold frequency, we are in the old frequency. That's the reason why you and I are manipulated not to see this. That's when you know that we are worshiping the wrong God. We weren't worshiping the gold, the goldness, the golden God. And then you were told that you should not focus on gold. You should not focus on, but gold is the frequency of God. That's the light. That's your light. I don't even have to tell you shit. If we are all connected to that gold frequency, how gold are you? I'm 11 years gold. Yay, that's beautiful. You are trying to figure out, you are still trying to process what that meant. But if you know that you are gold, your consciousness is gold, everything you are gold, it comes from knowing. Then there's a knowing that happens. This is why all the civilizations that build so much build it with the golden age. If everybody speaks in that golden frequency, the golden light activates in all of us. So we have the knowing. Now that we have the knowing, I don't need to tell you shit, because you will know. It's telepathic thing, because we are magnetic. We're in that golden energy. Because remember, when you're in that gold frequency, there's no time or space, nothing. You're just golden. So there's no time, none of it. It just is. Because gold is just the spirit, the source in the physical form, but it's like the highest state of source. Purple gold. Purple gold. Lakshmi, Lakers. Lakshmi, Lakers. Lake. West Nile, Lake. 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 Lakers. Lake. Ha. Lakshmi. Lake. She, see, me. Bless me with your light. Bless me with your light. Sprinkle me with your light. Oh, the absolute one. Oh, the most high one. The golden one. The only one. You would not even trying to figure out what I'm saying if all of us are connected to the golden frequency. You will know what 15 years gold means. 20 years gold means. You will know precisely what that means in consciousness. You would know. 2 years gold. So they remove the G, the regulator, the growth, the goodness, the glory, the girl, the grill, the Gaia, the ganja, the G, that spot. Yeah, I am the G spot because I spot that shit. The G will always spot that bull. So I spot that shit. Put G there to rectify the situation, to balance it out. That's why then you put the G there, then she has the qualifications. Then she has the ginger. Now she got the ginger now. Now she's qualified, but not overqualified yet. She's qualified until the over qualifies it. Then you become overwhelmed. Hallelujah. Praise be to the glorious, to the holiest one. Gloria, Gloria. Fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now you are enriched. Your richness is intertwined. They can't see your riches from the outside. They can only perceive it from the inside. They can feel the deliciousness of your richness. They know you are inner enriched. You are inner transformed. You are the night rider, the holiest night.